And welcome into b4Nashville, where we introduce the country stars of tomorrow to the country fans of today. And what I want to do is introduce you to some artists that are going to be in St. Louis this weekend. Now, as you know, um, we I'm looking up here. I've got something going on. I don't know what it is. Anyway, we've got some folks coming on. Okay, well, good. And I don't know what just happened. My monitor just went out on me. So anyway, if I'm still on, then we'll see what's I have no idea if I'm on right now or not. So if I'm on, great. If I'm not, then I apologize. Something just absolutely went janky all of a sudden with me. So I'm getting all kinds of stuff happening here. Bear with me. Bear with me. My computer is wanting to reboot now of all times, and I don't know why. So we'll see what we can do here. We're going to try to stay on as long as possible. I don't know if I'm on or not, so you guys are going to have to bear with me. Let me see if I'm still on. Uh, yeah, it looks like I am. I think anyway. So here's where we're at right now. Freedom Jam 2021 STL. That's coming up this weekend. And we've got a lot of artists going to be in there, and we're going to have a good time, and hopefully everything will work out. Apparently, I hit something here to take me off of my screen, but anyway, we've got a big concert coming up this weekend, Freedom Jam 2021. We've got a lot of artists that are going to be coming on 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 13 artists are going to be there all together. This is a great show. And if you have not heard of Freedom Jam, then I don't know where you've been because I try to talk about it constantly. And it is a benefit concert for Operation Triage. We are doing all of these shows with different artists, and we have two shows this year. The one I want to talk about tonight, though, is St. Louis. It's coming up Saturday. You can get tickets at eventbrite.com, and if you can search Freedom Jam 2021, and it will get you to everything you need, hopefully. And, I'm getting to where I don't trust computers at all. So I got to tell y'all that. I'm getting really leery of computers. But Freedom Jam 2021, it's at Brookdale Farms in Eureka, Missouri, which is just outside of St. Louis. I think Six Flags. It's just up the road from Six Flags in St. Louis. And we've got, I'm going to tell you some about some of the artists that are going to be there. I've got a few of the bios I was able to put together today. I got as many as I could. And so just hang in there and hopefully um, we'll get through these. I want to talk about a young man by the name of Jordan Suter. Now, Jordan is going to be actually performing from 10:30 until about let's see here right now. See what's going on, and I don't know how to get out of it. My HDMI cable has got me messed up here. Jordan Suter is going to come on, and he is from St. Louis. And um, whether he's playing a songwriter night or a quiet low lit room, or if he's playing to a rowdy crowd, it doesn't matter to Jordan. He wants to play, and so he uh, will absolutely get on there and play to his heart's content. We're really looking forward to it. So looks like I've got everything back up here. Hopefully, um, got a lot of people saying stuff, and folks, I am sorry. All right, you guys just bear with me. Um, Here's where we're at. Let me get back here. Jordan Suter. Jordan's going to be playing. He is from St. Louis. He's a great guy. I've had an opportunity to chat with him a time or two. And I wanted to kind of play some of the music that you're going to be hearing at Freedom Jam 2021. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to pretty much just basically bring these in, and hopefully you'll be able to hear him. Shouldn't be an issue. Let's see here. Let me look up Jordan. I'm going to give you a little taste of Jordan's song here. Let me get over to, let's see, Spotify search. And we'll do, this is so discombobulated because I get frustrated when things don't go right, as you can tell. And it's really irritating. I'm hoping this is no reflection of what's going to happen uh, in the days to come. But Jordan is, again, he's, let's see here, grew up in eastern Colorado. He's at home in St. Louis right now, and he loves playing the places around St. Louis. And here's just a little taste of one of Jordan's songs. This one is actually called Tumbleweed. So we'll give you a uh, little taste of that real quick. I think that's picking it up through my mic. So let me see if I can get it tapped into. Turn that down. Jordan is going again to be opening up the show for us. Looking forward to hearing him. And whew, I don't know about y'all, but my ears are going now. He's going to be opening up the show for us. He's got two sets he's going to be playing. He's kind of our fill-in guy, and really looking forward to it. So just kick back and enjoy Jordan. This is, again, his song, Tumbleweed. Great song, man. I'm really digging on this song. I think this is an amazing song for Jordan. And kind of kicking back, just chilling. Pretty cool. Henry is coming up from Tampa, Florida. And he's going to have all of our artists on his playlist. And so I'm going to give Henry some ideas of people he can listen to, which I think he already knows. And Henry, thank you for driving up from Florida for that. Beside Jordan, we've got a young lady by the name of Bree Morgan who is coming in. And Bree is, she's going to be acoustic. And if you've never heard her live, then you're definitely going to be excited to hear her because she is out of Wisconsin, and she grew up in a little town called Mauston, Wisconsin. All right. And she kind of had music throughout her life. Everything that she did was kind of a music based thing, and loved music. She grew up, it's so funny. Because Bree grew up on her mom's hip hop CDs and stuff. So she's got a lot. She's got hip hop. She's got um, her country. I mean, she found out country is where she wanted to go. And so this is Bree. We're going to give you a taste of hers. This is one of the songs of hers that I really like. This one is called Trash. And yes, Brian, I know the story behind this. So we're going to do that real quick. And she's spunky. She's on TikTok. You can check her out there. She's on Instagram. You can check her out there. She's all over social media. And this is her song Trash. One that you will definitely hear and going to be amazing. And looks like we've got some of our Freedom Jam artists are on. Ryan Daniels on here. We've got another young lady I'll be talking about here in a minute. She's going to be on. I'm just kind of going down through the schedule. Bree is going to be on from 11 to 11:40 on Saturday. So you need to get out there and get your tickets so you can catch her. Gates are going to open about 10:30. Show starts at 11. Bree is going to be our kickoff. Now, this is another one of our artists. Now, these are all acoustics I'm talking about right now. I got Mackie Roberts. He's coming on. I say we got Mackie Roberts. Mackie's going to come on. And apparently I'm being told they can't hear the music. So that is Mackie Roberts. Mackie is going to be a part of our show as well. And for whatever reason, it's telling me I'm not playing. Check and see if that should be working just fine. Let's see here. Let me go back to see if I can get this thing to connect. Sorry, should have had all this in place. If we can't get it in place, then I'll just play it through the speaker. That may be the best way to do it. All right. Anyway, anything coming through now? If not, I'm just going to shut that down and I'll shut it off and play it through the mic. Sometimes you have to improvise. So anyway, Mackie Roberts is going to be a part of it. I tell you what, let's just do this. Let's just go ahead and kick that off and we'll just play it through here. All right, so for whatever reason, we got issues going on, and again, that's one of those things that irritates me, but we'll get through it. So the next young lady we got, let me look her up here, and her name is Kenzie Coppin. Now, Kenzie, she actually is she grew up in Nashville as a teenager, moved to Texas, hoping that she could get into music, and she prepared herself, if I can say that right, for music in Nashville. And she decided that, hey, I can do this. Well, she actually got signed by a gentleman by the name of, now let me look up because I don't want to butcher his name here. Let's see, where did Kenzie run off to? Let's see, it was Irv. Irv was the guy. He worked with George Strait. He's worked with the Davison brothers. He's worked with a lot of great people on the Texas circuit. And so Kenzie is signed with his group. And this is her song. It's called We've All Been There. Great song, by the way. Very, very good song. She's got more great stuff coming out. So that is Kenzie Coppin. Kenzie is another one of those that's going to be at Freedom Jam this Saturday. It is in Eureka. It's at Brookdale Farms. And if you do not have tickets yet, you can get those at Eventbrite. Another young lady we got, Peyton Howie. Peyton, this is her song called F-150. You need all these artists. You can check them out on Spotify, any of that. All right, that is Peyton Howie. Peyton is going to be on stage from 1:30 to 2:10. Kenzie will be on from 12:40 to 1:20, just so you know. Now, this next young lady is, she's actually from where we live. And she has some music out. She's got some new stuff coming out. And I don't know if it is on Spotify yet or not. I'm going to check it out real quick and see if I can spell her name right. I'm having to search these as I go, so just be patient with me. Um, let's see. This is her one of her hits. Now Jessie Ritter is her name, and Jessie is going to be on from let's see here, 2:20 to 3 o'clock. Jessie is from Cape Girardeau. All right, and after Jessie got married, she went back out to the area. She was originally from Southwest Missouri, and she lived on a farm. And she wrote this song about her farm that she grew up on. Great song, and she's going to be there as well. In my own house and the trees, everywhere I was, you were there with me. And I know I don't belong here anymore. And I know I've lost some viewers because of all this, and I apologize. I hope Annie is still on here because we're going to talk about her coming up here in just a few minutes. But that is Jessie Ritter. Jessie will be on from 2:20 to 3 o'clock. The next guy that we got up, his name is Matt Jordan. Matt is from the St. Louis area. And he is a new add-on because we've had some people kind of bail out on us and stuff. So this is Matt's song. It's called 5th of July. Annie's still there. Love it. Great, Annie. Good to see you're still here. And yes, Henry, Silas is an adorable little guy. He's going to be spoiled after Saturday. So Matt's going to be taking the stage at 3:10 on Saturday. Again, you can get your tickets at eventbrite.com. If you don't get on eventbrite.com, you can still walk up and get tickets. We will have tickets available at the gate. We're going to have about 40 different vendors and tents set up that day. And so with everything that's going to be going on, it's going to be such an amazing day. It's going to be a full day. So hopefully you get a lot of rest the night before because you're definitely going to need it. Now, this next young lady I met a few years ago. I was working at a radio station in Kentucky, and she came in to see me. And then we actually had her on for a show a little bit later on. She's originally from around the Mayfield, Kentucky area. And this is her new one. This is Dallas Remington, and this is called Princess. Dallas got a little bit of sass going on in this song too, so she's gonna give Bree a run for her money. So there you go, Dallas Remington. That's her latest single. It's called Princess, and she's going to be there. Dallas will be on stage from 4:10 to 4:50. Don't let these times scare you. Come early, all right? Come early so that you can catch all of these artists. Now, I've been asked a couple of times to go back to one. I'm going to go back to Brie real quick because we, for whatever reason, could not hear her music, which we'll play that real quick. This is her song. This is called Trash. Now, Brie has kind of a Miranda Lambert meets, I don't know, Billy Bob Thornton because Billy Bob was such a badass. And Brie is just that kind. I mean, she's an amazing singer. She's got a lot of spunk, and this is her song Trash.
Not even man enough to text me or call me for your shit back. I had to send your second best to come knocking on my door. But then again, she was probably her first choice. Funny how your first date was having a drink.
I guess with Brie, I could have said she was kind of Miranda Lambert meets, well, I can't even think of his name now, but anyway, maybe Sly and Rambo. I don't know. I'm getting a little heat for the combo of Billy Bob Thornton, but I always thought Billy Bob was kind of, kind of edgy, a little out there. So now we move on to another artist, and she is from the Boston area, and she moved there by way of don't shoot me here now, Annie. I'm going to make sure I get this right because I don't want to screw it up. Um, she actually came from Columbus, Ohio. Now Annie has been a softball player, a softball coach. She's been a Spanish teacher, and she is now a singer. She is very, very sought after. Okay, very sought after. She is the four-time New England female vocalist of the New England Country Music Association, and she is now the reigning female vocalist for the New England Country Music Association. And she's won other awards too. I'm not going to short her on that. And Annie was probably, I have to say, she was in my top three of the interviews that I've ever done because it was just a fun interview. And let's see here. What can I go with Annie? There's just so many to go to. We can let's just go with this one. This is her highest listened to single. So that is Annie. Annie is again from the Boston area. If you're in the Boston area or you know people in the Boston area, Annie has played quite a bit on. I think it's 107.1 The Bull in Boston, WKLB. And I know some people up there. Not that I had any influence on that. Not that I told them to play her. But they do kind of a backyard country show where they bring in local artists. And Annie has been on there numerous times and interviewed her. And Annie, now you're making me thirsty. Me too, Annie. And I'm out of Three Rangers whiskey. I'm not doing red wine tonight. Speaking of which, I will say this, all right, because 101.7 The Bull. Yeah, I think I had that reversed. I apologize to, I don't know if Mike is still up there. Mike Brophy, I think he was there for a while at WKLB. If he's still there or not, if he is, I apologize to all the folks at the Bull for butchering your frequency. Um, but Annie is one of those artists that she's an innovator. Okay, she is an absolute innovator. She went out, she did these house, she called them, they were virtual tours, but she called them, they weren't house concerts. And Annie, I think she basically went around on a flatbed trailer and just pulled up and did shows, which was really awesome. Um, Very innovative, very something that other artists could learn from. And I think when Andy's there, she could be on board with Sharon doing that and stuff. So Annie is going to be on our stage from 5 to 5:40 at Freedom Jam. So if you get an opportunity to go out and see her, then most definitely. Now this is one of what I call St. Louis's native daughters. This is a young lady who is from St. Louis. And the interesting thing was when we did the first Freedom Jam, um, yeah, the house tour. Thank you, Annie. When we did the first Freedom Jam, this young lady actually left after Freedom Jam and moved to Nashville. I mean, that night she had the trailer loaded up. She was ready to go. So after the after Freedom Jam, she was gone. She was just gone, and she is what we like to call, quite honestly, she's kind of our original one woman show. This is Molly Lovett.
Few broken hearts might get you down. Keep calm, carry on, pick up your crown. No, I ain't saying to get back on that horse. Take some time to find your shine. Raise the curtain, dim the lights. No more crazy days and lonely nights. Dressing up, taking the stage, gonna be the star of this passion play. I'm rocking on my own, they picking up my phone. Pretty good at putting on a one-woman show. So
So that is Molly Lovett. And while I'm looking for the next artist, I have to say this real quick. Annie, um, I am going to have my personal bartender, also known as Lisa Huffman Davis, which is my wife there with me. And she makes a drink that incorporates, I don't know if you're a bourbon drinker, but if you are, you're going to have to try this. And it's got bourbon and red wine. So it's going to be awesome. And by the way, Tom, I saw you up there, Tom Goodlow. Good to see you again, buddy. Haven't talked to you in a month or month of Sundays, as my dad used to say. The next guy that's going to be on stage, and let's see if he's got anything on here. I don't know if he's got. Mark, are you on Spotify? He'll probably tell me yay or nay. Yeah, he is. All right. So Mark Perkins, he's another one from the St. Louis area that we're excited to get to have there. He's another one of the native sons. Does a lot of stuff around the St. Louis area. So this is Mark with Ain't Always Greener. You can hear this at Freedom Jam.
Wish I could go back to the good old days. Sweet tea, guitar pick, that's the way that I was raised. It's all the same, it don't ever change. That's the way it always seems. But your passion and your heart is where it needs to be. Ain't always green, but on the other side, life may be treacherous, but you take it all in stride. Don't let your pride keep desires inside. It's all inside your mind. Gotta take it one day at a time.
All right, that is Mark Perkins. Mark is one of our original artists from Freedom Jam last year. He's going to be there. He will be going on at looks like 6:40. Molly will be on at 5:50 for all of the Molly Lovett fans out there, she's going to be on at 5:50, and then Mark's going to be hitting the stage around 6:40. Now, this next young lady is just as far as her social media, she is unbelievable with her social media. She's got a a ton of people that follow her, and she actually has looking at Spotify over 300,000 um, monthly listeners. Okay, over 300,000 monthly listeners. And yes, Brian, do want to give a big shout out to Mark. Mark is also a uh, works with the or is a member of the Army Reserve. He's in a MP unit out of St. Louis, and I think they were just recently in Oklahoma doing some training. So that's Mark. Now this young lady here, she is from Illinois, Waterloo, Illinois, and she's making a lot of waves right now. So we're going to give you a little bit of her, and this is Alexandra Kay. This one's called All the Cowboys.
Hey, mama, I'm so glad you called. I just finished a load of wash, and I've been feeling a little lost. Yeah, mama, I've been on a couple dates, but my phone still hasn't rang, and I've been racking my brain, wondering if I came on a little strong, if I'm too short, if I'm too tall. Mama, don't sugarcoat it, tell me what's wrong. And why you want the Cowboys right away? Find them another heart to break. It's in their nature, I can't change them. Things get good, so they ride on.
All right, so that is Alexandra Kay. That's her song, All the Cowboys. She is going to be there Saturday night. She's going to be playing at 7:30. So definitely want to get all of her fans out there to come out and join us as well, because she is most definitely going to uh, show folks how to do stuff. All right. Now, this next young lady, who was another one of our last year artists, and let's see here. I'm trying to pick which would be a good one for her. Let's just go with a little rowdy. How's that? And we'll go with one people know. Her name is Carly Rogers. You might know Carly. She has 2 gold records with a country rap singer by the name of Upchurch. And Carly is one of those that she'll tell you how it is. And if you don't like it, then you can turn around, or she'll turn around and you can kiss her country backside. I'll just leave it at that. So Carly is amazing. She's a sweetheart. She's actually going to be going on at 8:20, and she's got her whole band with her. Last year, if you were there at Freedom Jam, you just got a little taste of Carly acoustically, but this year she's got her full band. So this is going to be exciting. And this is Carly. This is called These Walls.
They put a for sale sign where my brother broke his arm playing football in the yard when we were young. And they painted the trim where mama measured me and him using different colored pens to see who won. If these walls could talk, they would tell you all about the good and bad.
So that is Carly Rogers. Carly again going to be going on at 8:20. And one more time, do not let this deter you from coming out early, because you don't want to miss any of these artists. These are amazing artists. They are all decorated as far as awards and stuff like that. And this guy that I'm about to talk about is decorated as far as awards, and he has won many awards, and as well as serving for about 10 years in the Air Force. All right. So if you come on out, and he's our headliner. He'll be taking the stage around 9:20. He'll be playing till 9:30. So if you get a chance to come out, you're definitely going to hear this guy. So that is Ryan Daniel. Ryan is our headliner for Freedom Jam 2021. It's going to be an amazing night. If, again, you do not have tickets, all right, this is an all-day event. We're starting at 11 o'clock, going till 10:30. So we're talking 11 and a half hours of some of the best country music you're going to hear. These are not people that are just, somebody you haven't heard. These are all great people. And Ryan, thanks for pointing that out. Camo has actually been certified. I believe it's certified gold on Spotify, Ryan, if I'm right on that. And he is such a great dude. I've known Ryan for a few years. I've talked to him a couple of times. His manager, Thomas, is a good guy. And I cannot wait to see these guys. Ryan was just over at the camp at Lake Wapapello not long ago and put on a great show over there. And I've heard a lot of great feedback about his show. And I can't wait to see it on the stage at Freedom Jam. So if you folks get the opportunity to come out, once again, you need to get your tickets, eventbrite.com, search Freedom Jam 2021. If you can't find them there, just take solace in the fact that they are going to be at the gate. So we've got, again, I'm going to give you the quick rundown. We're going to be kicking off with Jordan Suter at 10:30. We have our presentation of the colors and our national anthem are going to be going on as well. Then we got Bree Morgan, Mackie Roberts, Kenzie Coppin, Peyton Howie, Jesse Ritter, Matt Jordan. Jordan, again, he's kind of playing a break in between there for a few minutes. Dallas Remington's going to be coming on board after that. Dallas is kind of, you got Jesse that's kind of the lead into our bands. Most of those before that are going to be acoustic, but these people are just as good acoustic as they are with bands. So do not fear that whatsoever. And then we've got, Jesse, Matt, Dallas Remington, Annie Bropes, Molly Lovett, Mark Perkins, Alexandra Kay, Carly Rogers, and of course our headliner, Ryan Daniels. Now, as far as some of the perimeter stuff going on, now it's not just about music. We've got Heart to Heart Coffee is going to be there, and they're going to be giving you samples of their coffee. We've got Civvies Apparel that are going to be there, and they're going to have some of their shirts on sale. Their shirts and their hats, all of their apparel has one special trait, and they are all using in some way a retired military uniform. And thank God it's 11 o'clock, Brian. And so it's going to be, you can go by Civvies, you can check them out. We've got a bunch of organizations going to be out there, and I can't even give you the rundown of those. There's so cotton picking many of them. So it's like, let me see here. I know I got, I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of some of the things that are going to be out there. We've got Veterans United, Dogs on Duty, the Shriners are going to be there. Spec Ops Network's going to be out there. Three Rangers, of course. We've got Civvies to be out there, Folds of Honor, Devil Dog Works, which is a organization that also makes apparel. We have some podcasts that are going to be out there as well. We Are Legion, Tea Party, Dreamcatcher. Again, Heart to Heart will be out there, and just a lot of different stuff. We've got things for just different items that you can bid on. We're going to do some silent auctions. We've got stuff from Big and Rich, from Kid Rock, from the rock band Korn. And we know it's not a rock show, but still, it's kind of cool to have. You know, you can bid on those items as well. You can give a donation, get yourself a T-shirt, a hat, any of the stuff for Freedom Jam 2021, and that is all for a $20 donation. You can pick between a shirt or a hat. Okay, and it's going to be a fun time again. Demonstrations are going to be out there. We're going to have different kind of demonstrations. We're going to have stuff for the kids. We've got just all kinds of things going on during Freedom Jam, and that is going to be again this Saturday at Brookdale Farms, and that is just about 6 miles from Six Flags. If you're heading out I-44, and I mean, there's more turns to get there, but that's the easiest way to tell you how to get there. It's in Eureka. Tickets are now, Brian. I know ticket prices went up. They're $35 right now for general admission. Our VIPs we're sold out of. GA, you need to bring a chair. All right. And it's also rain or shine, although we're not asking for rain. Now, what I heard from the weather today, we we might want rain because they're talking about a heat index that's going to be pretty hot. But we're going to have places you can cool off and stuff like that. We'll take care of that as well. Tickets are $30, and we've got again a full day of country music going on for you. You do not want to miss it. If you miss this, I promise you, you will kick yourself. We will have video that we're going to be putting on our Facebook, as well as the trying to get a website put together. We'll have it on there. I'll share some on b4Nashville for you. So be sure to get your tickets. $30 for general admission tickets. Bring your chair, and let's have a great time at Freedom Jam St. Louis 2021. And there's going to be, we're going to have veterans there. We're going to have first responders there. We got all kinds of people are going to be there. And we want to make sure that you guys understand that you're going to get to meet these heroes as well as the artists. We'll also have meet and greet times that'll be available. So come on out. We have a special meet and greet tent. You can come by, get pictures with your favorite artists, get autographs, things like that. And if you haven't got all that done, then we'll be, I'm sorry. It's a one-time deal. $30, get your tickets. Come on out. It's just Saturday for St. Louis. Now, the thing is, we also have Freedom Jam SEMO that's going to be happening in September. And I will do a special show about that one, hopefully a little bit more prepared and to where things don't go awry like they did earlier. And I'll be more prepared for that one. We'll tell you about that as well. I apologize for the discombobulation tonight. As you very well know, I've had some issues of late, but we're getting those straightened out, and we're back on the air. So that's a good thing. And again, eventbrite.com. I can't say this enough. Eventbrite.com. Search Freedom Jam STL 2021, and you can get your tickets there. They're $30. We have the SEMO show, which again I will talk about. I'm going to be talking to some of the artists from that one, hopefully before long as well, trying to get them on the podcast to where you can get to know them and their music. And we'll do the same thing. We'll have everything set and ready to go to where you can, again, enjoy and hear all these great artists. So to the artists that were on tonight, Ryan, Mark, Annie, I know there were some that may be out having shows tonight, but to them, a big thank you. And we're all super excited to see them. And to Brian, I got to give him kudos. Brian has put in countless hours on putting the show together, both of these shows, and he has worked extremely hard. So if you run into Brian, First off, if he's headed to the stage, somebody tackle him. Kyle, I'm going to put you in charge of that if you don't mind. Take him out quick because we don't want a mic in his hand whatsoever. Because there's no telling what's liable to come out of his mouth. And if he's been hanging out with the guys from Three Rangers, now these are the guys from Black Hawk Down. I failed to mention them earlier. We're going to have some of the guys that were at the actual operation that Black Hawk Down was fashioned after, I guess, or kind of made reference to. We're going to have some of those guys there. Dale Sizemore is going to be there. We've got some other guys. Sizemore was the guy that tried to cut the cast off his arm. If you've seen the movie Black Hawk Down, they'll be out there with Three Rangers whiskey, which is unfortunately, like I said, I am dry. It's gone. It's all gone. There's a drop in there. I might be able to get a little bit out to kind of cap off the night, but that's Three Rangers. Kyle, I had your coffee today for work, and so get your tickets. All right, $30, eventbrite.com, easy to find, and we'll see you at Freedom Jam. And to all those great artists, send them a message, follow them on Facebook, listen to them on Spotify, stream them on all the streaming platforms, and that helps them out. So stream them, get to know them, read their bios. I think 99.9% of them have a website. You can go read their bios, read about them. You can find out about Ryan's service in the Air Force. You can find out, I think Andy's stuff I kind of found from nosing around in other places. But there's links to everything. And it's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a busy time, but it's going to be a lot of fun for all you guys listening. So come on out and let's have a good time. Freedom Jam 2021 in St. Louis, Eureka, Missouri. Gates open at 10:30. The show starts at 11 and it ends at 10:30 on Saturday night. So if you want a full day of great music, then you need to be there. And until then, I'll see you later. You guys take care, and we'll talk soon. Coming up Thursday night, Nashvilleans are going to be on b4Nashville, and they're a trio of great guys that are songwriters turned musicians, and I'll have a chat with them on Thursday night. Till then, y'all take care. Have a great night.